Dear readers and respected all the authors, this video is about the how to write an popular article, what is the format of writing popular article, which are the important tips which is helpful in writing popular article, guidelines for the writing popular article. As we know, in the API index or assistant professor index, there is 0.5 marks for one popular article which is published in the ISSN registered magazine. So, in this video I am going to cover all these points: how to write an popular article for Agricos e-newsletter, open access multidisciplinary monthly online magazine which is ISSN registered. So, first, manuscript preparation. How to prepare the manuscript or how to prepare the article for the magazine. So, all the authors submitting article must be annual or life member of Agricos e-newsletter. Then your article must satisfy the minimum quality requirements and plagiarism policy also. Means you have to check your plagiarism also. Then article sent only on Agricos e-magazine@gmail.com will be accepted for publication. Means article sent on other ways will be not accepted, means you have to send the article only on the email of the Agricos e-newsletter, that is Agricos e-magazine@gmail.com. Now, most important part of this video is manuscript content or article content. So, first one, title, you have to write the title. Second, name of the authors. Third one, affiliation of the authors. Fourth, email of corresponding author. Fifth, abstract or summary of your article. Then sixth, introduction about your article. Then main body, or we can say the subheadings or main part of your article or main matter of your article. Then conclusions, what you have concluded from your topic or from your article, and last part is references. So, you have to write the article in this sequence only. First, you have to write the title, name of the authors, affiliation or designation of the authors, then email of corresponding author, then abstract and summary, then introduction, then main body means main matter of the article, then conclusion and references. So, popular articles are different from the, or they are totally different from the research article. Research articles are different and popular articles are different. So, this is format for the writing the popular articles. So, now how to write the manuscript? So, your manuscript must be in MS Word format only, means manuscript sent in MS Word format only, that manuscript will be accepted. If you send that manuscript in PDF format, it will be not accepted. So, send the manuscript in or prepare the manuscript only in MS Word format. Then manuscript page limit is 2 to 5 pages. Write your manuscript for popular article within 2 to 5 pages. Then write manuscript in Times New Roman. You have to write the manuscript in a Times New Roman with font size 12 point. You have to write the manuscript in a 12 point font size and in Times New Roman, while keeping the single spacing. You have to keep line to line single spacing. Okay. Now, as we know, in a content we have seen, firstly we have to write the title. So, the title of your popular article, it must be short and catchy. It must be short. Try to make your title short as possible as. Okay, then it must be catchy. It must be catchy, or it must highlight your subject of your article. Then it should reflect the subject matter clearly, means it should show the subject matter clearly. Don't make the title lengthy or rigid or complicated titles. Okay, it must be short, catchy, and it must reflect the subject matter clearly. Then must centered at the top in a bold and with capitalize each word case, means if you are writing the article in a word file, it must be keep it at centered and capitalize the each word with a bold or make it bold. Then, so this is about the title. The next is author's name. Now most important, how to write the author's name. So in author's name, it should be on left below the title, means you have to write below the title about the author's name. Then names of the author should be given in order as per their contributions, means if you are keeping the authors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, it must be depend on the contribution of author, how much he is contributed in this article. Okay, it is in the hands of the authors and co-authors. You can decide who has to keep first, second, third and fourth or fifth. Then put the superscript starting with number 1 on the first author and so on, means you have to give the numbering to the authors. Suppose first author 1 number, name of the author, then second author 2 number, third author likewise. Then write surname first and initials, or you can write the full names, means in case of Maharashtrian authors, you write your surname first and then write your initials. Suppose myself Rede GD, okay, and in case of other state authors, you can write your full name also or your short name also. So this is about the author's name. Then designation and appellation of the authors. Now how to write the designation and appellation of the authors? So designations and appellations of the authors, all the author should listed as per sequence of their names, means while giving the author's name, we are giving the sequence 1, 2, 3. In a same sequence, we have to write the appellation and designations of the authors. Then put the superscript starting with number 1 on the first author and so on. As like the author's name, here also you have to give the numberings to the appellation and designation of respective authors. Then add email of corresponding author, means after writing the title, author's name, appellation and designation, then write the email address of corresponding author or the author who is contacting or in communication with the publication and indicate it by asterisk. Okay. Then now how it will look: title, author's name, designation and appellation example. So first one, suppose I take the example of impact of COVID-19 on agriculture sector. So this title is short and catchy, or it is clearly indicating the subject matter of your article. Then name of the author, suppose myself Dr. Rede GD, 1 asterisk, it is because I am the corresponding author, Dr. Magar VG 2. Then in the same sequence, designation, first assistant professor, Department of Agriculture Economics, College of Agriculture, Dongarshalki Tanda, Udgir, MS means Maharashtra. Then second assistant professor, Department of Horticulture, College of Agriculture, Dongarshalki Tanda, Udgir, MS, and corresponding author female, ganeshreddy3156@gmail.com. So in the same manner, you have to write your designations, appellations, your title and author's name. It may be MSc student, then write first author, MSc student, Department of Agricultural Economics, then name of your university and state. Then suppose second one is PhD research scholar, write 2 number, PhD research scholar, department, name of your institute or name of your university and your state. So in the same manner, you have to write about the title, name of author, affiliation and designations of the author and the email of corresponding author. Now next, most important, how to write summary and abstract. I will suggest you at the end you write the summary and abstract, but you have to put it in the starting. So your summary and abstract, it should be in one paragraph within a limit of 100 to 150 words. Means you have to summarize your article within 100 to 150 words. Then it should summarize the content of article written in simple sentences. Don't make it complicated, write it in a simple sentences. So just keep in mind your abstract, your summary and conclusion are the mirrors of your article. So these are the most important component while writing the article, you have to keep in mind. So it should be self-contained without copying as it is sentences from the article text. Generally I have observed so many authors, what they are doing, they are just copying this some part from introduction, some part from the result or some part from the main body of article and they are just pasting here in the abstract and summary. Don't do it. So it must be self-contained, it must be separately written. Okay. Then so this is about the abstract and summary. The next part is introduction. Now how to write introduction? So introduction must present main idea of article, means it must show the main idea of your article, then historical background of your article. Then it should be well explained but must be limited to the topic. Well explained means it does not mean you may write the introduction in 2 pages or 3 pages. No, it must be limited to your topic. It must be in 1.5 page. Then introduce the background and define the key terms or the concepts related to your topic. Okay, you can show the importance of your topic in the introduction part. Then after reading introduction, the reader should know what the article is about. What the article is about, it is shown by your introduction part. Then it should be supported with existing literature or existing studies or research. Means you have to add 2 to 3 or 2 to 5 references in the introduction part. At least minimum 2 references of back studies or literature you have to include in the introduction part. Means it will support your topic or it will support your introduction. Then at the end, introduction enumerate the objective of article, means at the end you have to give the objective of your article at the end of the introduction. So this is about how to write introduction. The next part, main body of article, or we will say the main part of the article. In the research article there is methods and methodology, then result and discussion, and then lastly there is conclusion and references. But in the popular article, firstly you have to write the title, name of the authors, appellations of the authors, then summary of the authors, then introduction of the topic, and then the main body of the article. It may consist the headings and it may consist the subheadings and main subject matter of your article. Now, so the main body of an article may include multiple paragraphs, relevant to your topic, or you can give the subheadings. Then add brief subheads at appropriate places. You can add the subheads at appropriate places. It should be informative and completely self-explanatory. It should be informative and completely self-explanatory. Then tables included in image format will not be accepted, means you have to include the table in the word format only. You have to insert table. Don't copy as it is from the internet or from the other papers, and don't paste it here as it is. Try to edit the tables or try to insert the tables in a MS Word format, not in image format. Okay, so this is about the main body of the article. You can include the images, but you have to give the source of images, from where you have taken the images. Okay, you can give the source of websites also, you can give the source of the research papers also, you can give the source of other articles also, but when you are including the image in the main body of the article, you have to give the source of that image in the bracket at the right hand side of your image. Then conclusion, last one is conclusion. In the conclusion, you have to summarize the article, the content of the article. You have to summarize the content and purpose of the article. You have to give some in a 5 to 7 lines or in a 5 to 7 sentences. You have to write the conclusion. Then it should illustrate, or it should show your findings and suggestions. You have to show your findings from your article or from your subject, and you have to suggest, or you have to give some suggestions for the future studies. Then address the implications for future research or actions. And if your conclusions are not powerful, it will weaken up your whole article. As I have earlier told you, what generally students do or authors do, they are just copying the material from the introduction, from the main body of the article, and they are just pasting it in abstract or in the conclusion. No, don't do it. Write it separately. Write it separately. Firstly, write your whole article, then write your conclusion and abstract. After writing conclusion, you go for writing the abstract. So you will write the very good and very informative or very attractive abstract. If you write it at the end, even after writing the conclusion. Okay, and last one, how to write references. So there are different format for writing the references. There is a different format for journal articles, for the format for books, and for the format for the websites. So in the format for journal article, firstly write the author surnames. First write the surname of the author, then initials. In the bracket you have to write the year of publication, then title of the article, give comma, then write the title of journal, full journal name you have to write here, then you have to give the volume number, and again into bracket you have to write the issue number, then you have to write page numbers. So this is a proper format for writing the journal articles. The next, how to write the format for writing the book references. So firstly you have to write the author's surname, then initials of the author, then title of the book. If there is subtitle, then after title you have to write the subtitle of book, then edition, then place of publication, then name of the publisher and year of publishing at the last. Then format for website, you can copy as it is and you can write in the reference part. So here they have given the author's surname, initials if available, then title of the website, internet, place of the publication, publisher, date of the first publication, or available from URL. I will tell you, you can write, you can just copy the URL from your browser and paste it here or format it here in the references format. So, then most important note is there, article without proper format will be declined or will be given for revision again. So, this is all about the instructions. Now, I will give you or I will show you the actual example. So, manuscript example I am giving here or explaining also. So, how to write title, author's names, appellations and summary. So, here I have given the another example, that is climate change and water crisis, global concerns. So, this is the article which is published in the first issue, in the first volume, first issue and first article of Agricos e-newsletter, which is authored by Dr. N.B. Ubale sir. So, here how to write the title? Title, you can see the title is short and catchy. Then name of the authors, here they have given the Ubale N.B. 1 because he is the first author, then they have given the asterisk because they are the corresponding author. Then Tamna Rebi and Bhosle SS, they have given the 2 numbers to them because they are the second authors. So, then in the appellation and designation they have given the same numbering as they have given in the author's sequence. Then corresponding author, then summary. The summary is written within the 100 to 150 words. So, here they have followed the guidelines. It is written in the Times New Roman with 12 font size and single line spacing, means line to line spacing is single. Okay. So, summary is 100 to 150 words. So, I already told you this article was published in the Agricos e-newsletter in volume 1, issue 1 and first article. Then next part is introduction of an article. Here you can observe they have given the introduction, they have also followed the Times New Roman, 12 font size, single line spacing. Here you can see they have given the at least 2 references in the introduction. They have here given their introduction in a one paragraph, or we can write it in a half page also. The next is about the main body of article. Here they have given the subheadings in the main body of article. Here also they have followed the author's guideline, Times New Roman, 12 font, single line spacing. In the main body you can give 2, 3, 4, 5 the paragraphs according to your subject matter or according to your article size, but you have to give the subheadings. Then last one is about conclusion and references. So, here you can see they have concluded their article into 6 to 7 sentences or in a limited words, and then they have given the references in a proper format. Then last one I am showing you the references for how to cite the reference of research journals. First name of the author, surname of the author, then initial, surname, initial and year in the bracket, then name of the title or title of the article, then name of journal, you have to write the full name of journal, then issue number, volume number and issue number into bracket, then lastly you have to write the page numbers. So, here also they have followed the guidelines, Times New Roman, 12 font size and single line spacing. So, this is all about the how to write an popular article, format tips, guidelines. So, submit your manuscript through email on agricosemagazine@gmail.com. So, Agricos e-newsletter is an open access multidisciplinary monthly online magazine which is ISSN registered. We got the ISSN number 25827049. Now, the interested authors, you can send your manuscripts or your articles on this email only. Thank you.